Friend, let me tell you something. Your alarm clock isn't just ringing in the morning, it's ringing for your life. Too many people hit the snooze button not just on their day, but on their dreams. You've got untapped potential sitting inside you, waiting to be unleashed. And the truth is this: life doesn't change in decades, life changes in days. When you finally decide, the next 30 days can either be just another page on the calendar, or they can be the turning point that transforms your future. The choice is yours. Now hear me loud and clear. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every single time. The very first step to transforming your life in 30 days is to decide exactly what you want, not what others expect of you, not what the world pressures you into, but what you truly want. Take out a pen and paper. Write it down. Be specific. Don't just say, I want to be successful. That's vague. Say, I want to increase my income by 20%. I want to drop 10 pounds. I want to build a stronger relationship with my family. I want to save enough to buy my first home. When your vision is clear, your path becomes straight. For these first 5 days, your job is to paint a crystal clear picture of your future. Why? Because the human mind works like a guided missile. It needs a target. Without a target, you'll wander. With a target, you'll move with power, precision, and passion. Don't be afraid to dream big. Dream so big it scares you, because the only thing more dangerous than setting the bar too high and missing is setting it too low and hitting it. So for day 1 to day 5, carve your vision in stone. Make it plain, make it personal, make it powerful, because once you know where you're going, half the battle is already won. Let me tell you something. Discipline is the difference maker. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's discipline. Success is never owned, it's rented, and the rent is due every single day. From day 6 to day 10, your assignment is simple but not easy. Master the small disciplines that create big victories. Wake up when you said you would. Keep the promises you made to yourself. Plan your day before your day begins. Think of discipline like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. You don't start with 100 push-ups, you start with 10. But if you stay consistent, before you know it, you're stronger than you ever imagined. The same works with your mind, your habits, your choices. Here's the truth. People don't decide their futures. They decide their habits, and then their habits decide their futures. A man who disciplines his mornings controls his days. A woman who disciplines her words controls her destiny. So in these 5 days, lock in daily rituals. Speak positive words over yourself before you leave the house. Write down 3 things you're grateful for before you go to bed. Create a checklist of what matters most, and don't lay your head on that pillow until it's done. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. Freedom from laziness, freedom from regret, freedom from living below your potential. The chains that hold most people back aren't made of iron, they're made of broken promises to themselves. But not you, not anymore. For the next 5 days, every time you feel that tug to quit, remember this: winners do what others won't, so tomorrow they can do what others can't. Now listen closely. Your attitude is the paintbrush of your mind. It colors every picture of your life. You can wake up and paint it dark with complaints, or you can splash it bright with gratitude and hope. But make no mistake, the brush is in your hand. From day 11 to day 15, we're not just working on what you do, we're working on how you see. Because attitude, not aptitude, determines altitude. You can have the skills, the degree, the connections, but if your attitude stinks, people won't follow you across the street, let alone through life. Here's the secret. Attitude is a choice, not a condition. The weather can be bad, the traffic can be rough, the economy can be shaky, but your attitude, that's yours to own. You don't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. For these 5 days, I want you to guard your mind like a fortress. Feed it with positive books. Fuel it with uplifting voices. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, not drag you lower. If someone is always complaining, always negative, always sucking the life out of the room, love them, but love them from a distance. And here's a habit for this week. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and speak life over yourself. Say it out loud. Today, I will focus on solutions, not problems. Today, I will see the good. Today, I will rise above circumstances. Because words don't just describe your reality, they shape it. Remember this: a positive attitude won't make you fly without wings, but it will make you soar higher than you ever thought possible. possible. And when challenges come, and they will, a positive attitude turns stumbling blocks into stepping stones and trials into triumphs. So in day 11 to day 15, make the decision. No matter what comes my way, I will choose the attitude that lifts me up and lifts others with me. Because when you brighten the world around you, the world has a way of shining right back on you. Let me give you the plain truth. Nothing changes until you move. You can dream it, plan it, pray about it, visualize it, but until you take action, it's just a wish. Action is the spark that sets the fire of success ablaze. From day 16 to day 20, your mission is simple. Do something every single day that pulls you closer to your goal, not tomorrow, not someday, not today, because you don't get paid for intentions, you get paid for results. Think about it. A parked car doesn't steer. You've got to get it rolling before you can turn the wheel, and life works the same way. Once you start moving, doors open, opportunities appear, energy flows. Motion creates emotion, and activity creates results. Don't wait until everything is perfect. It never will be. Waiting for the perfect time is the excuse that buries more dreams than failure ever has. Start where you are with what you have and watch how the pieces fall into place once you're in motion. Here's what I want from you this week. Take one bold step every day. Make that phone call you've been avoiding. Send that email that could open a new door. Hit the gym even if you're tired. Write the first page of that book you've been talking about. Small actions, stacked daily, build unstoppable momentum. And when fear whispers, "What if I fail?" answer it with, "What if I succeed?" When doubt says, "You're not ready," reply, "Neither was anyone else when they started." Remember this, you don't drown by falling in water. You drown by staying there. So get up, take action, and keep moving. Because results don't belong to the thinkers, they belong to the doers. So for these 5 days, every sunrise is your signal. Stop waiting, start acting, and watch your life begin to change right before your eyes. Now let me tell you something that can turn the impossible into the possible. It's called faith. Faith is that unseen force that whispers, "Keep going, the best is yet to come." You see, from day 21 to day 25, we're moving beyond just habits and actions. We're talking about the fuel that powers them, belief. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Faith is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you push through doubt, every time you step forward, even when fear says sit down, you're exercising that muscle. And before long, faith becomes your reflex, not your struggle. Here's the reality. People don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. That's not a faith problem. That's a belief problem. You've got to believe that you were put here for a reason, that you're not a mistake, that your future is bigger than your past. For these 5 days, I want you to practice building your belief. Speak it, see it, and step into it. Write affirmations that stretch your vision. Picture yourself already achieving the goal. Close your eyes and feel the victory before it arrives. Because when your belief is strong, you live as if the outcome is guaranteed, and life tends to meet you at the level of your expectations. And let's be clear, faith is not sitting on the couch wishing. Faith is stepping out while the bridge is still being built beneath your feet. It's saying, I don't see the whole staircase, but I'm taking the first step anyway. So in day 21 to day 25, refuse to shrink back. Hold your head high, shoulders back, and declare, I am equipped, I am chosen, I am capable, and I will not quit. Because once you believe it here, mind, and here, heart, the world has no choice but to believe it out there. Champions, listen up. Success isn't just about climbing the mountain. It's about stopping long enough to look back and see how far you've come. Too many people sprint through life chasing the next goal and never celebrate the ground they've already gained. That's why days 26 through 28 are about two things, review and reward. First, the review. Take a hard look at the last 25 days. Ask yourself, what did I accomplish? Where did I stumble? What new habits have I built? Write it down, because progress unmeasured is progress easily forgotten. Don't just look at the miles you have left to go. Give yourself credit for the miles you've already run. Now, the reward. I'm not talking about blowing your savings on a shopping spree. I'm talking about intentional rewards that remind you, I am moving forward and I deserve to celebrate progress. It could be a nice dinner, a new book, a small gift to yourself, or even just a day of rest. Because when you reward progress, you reinforce it. Here's the truth. Motivation gets you started, but recognition keeps you going. And when you pause to acknowledge your wins, no matter how small, you light a fire inside that says, I can do more, I will do more. So for these 3 days, stop rushing to the finish line. Take inventory, pat yourself on the back, and celebrate the victories. Because success isn't a one-time event, it's a series of steps, and every step forward is worth rewarding. Remember this, people who celebrate progress build momentum, and momentum is the secret weapon that carries you through the hard days. So review with honesty, reward with joy, and prepare yourself for the grand finale.